Boy, BT.
All right, man. Let me go check this live again, man. You know I like to do it. Still trying
Man,
to
make
figure
sure we
out.
live, B.
Yeah, because I got to figure out how to. Because last time I set it up the pre-live, it didn't go to that live, and I don't like that. But I want to do the thing because I want people to. It says welcome to our live show. I want to change that motherfucking title because I want people to know that the diddler is going free, big dog.
He told you he won't stop. He told you. He warned us.
But I will say this:
He warned us in the 90s.
we had this conversation. Diddy seems to come up in all the episodes. So it is what it is. Whether it's
Diddy is
a short
featured on
joke.
this podcast, bro. We're going to be his first interview. If nobody welcomes him back, we welcome him back. Come
But
on,
because you were saying that you started to get a little shaky about what the
it's been
case.
shaky.
So I kind of stood fast like boom boom, but based off what he did, right? He is not guilty on the RICO, so obviously that's the big one. We got count two sex trafficking Cassie. That's something to talk about because that's a very different level of what the jury thought was presented. The Mann Act transportation for Cassie, I guess they got him for guilty for that. Sex trafficking to Jane Doe was not guilty, and the Mann Act transportation to Jane Doe guilty. So basically, the 2 times he had some freak offs with somebody and brought in the work, they got him for that. Just regular sex trafficking, like
and regular Degler.
Yeah, and the thing about it, I will say this, I did say they gonna get him because he transport, but I thought that was gonna go under the RICO because you needed you do 2 predicate felonies, they could get you for RICO.
Yeah.
Thus, charge you with RICO, but apparently the jury said no. Your initial thoughts?
He said he is not a freaky crime boss. Y'all tried to make him out a freaky crime boss, and he's not. He's just a regular freak.
Just a regular 5-star freak.
He's just a regular freaky ass dude.
Regular 5-star
It ain't
freak.
no crime in getting freaky, bro. It's no crime.
And we did say that from the beginning, right? And granted,
he's not a good person. He's a terrible person.
I put that out there.
In the court of public opinion, he's guilty. The public hates him, but the public was on his ass. But according to the law, what he did, some of the shit wasn't wrong.
Okay, let's break this up, right? Because you did read a little article that I saw earlier. You read it right before we came on. You saw the people outside the courtroom.
Baby oil for everybody.
Here you go.
They dousing themselves with baby oil, man.
That is wild.
You think baby oil sales gonna go up?
Yes.
Johnson & Johnson about to go crazy.
Yes, but let's get the stocks going right now, bro.
I need to buy some stocks, bro. They about to go crazy.
Get your phones out and take that shit going now, bro.
They about to go crazy.
Because one thing about us as Americans, for better or worse, in some cases, we are not serious. So we will get the baby oil just for the jokes.
Just for the jokes.
You gotta have you some baby oil just for the jokes. You know what I'm saying?
You think he's willing to sign some baby oil? If you bring some baby oil in front of him, like, bro, sign this shit, man. Come on, bro. I'm trying to set this on the net. Come on, man. Sign it, Diddy.
Yeah.
Just do it for the culture, man.
I'm trying
for the culture.
Because I'm actually trying to, because I always got to figure out to take myself out of things. Because if I was in this particular situation and I was just a 5-star freak and I got caught up out there, if I get off and I only got to do, because he already did like a year in jail, right?
Yeah, about a year. Some time served.
He gonna get some time served. Because I don't want to jump over here. I know the prosecution said they're going to
still. A whole bunch of probation, man. We don't even know.
Because they said the judge is trying to, not the judge, the prosecution is trying to still push for the full, because he can get 10 years for each one of these guilty. Why y'all pushing for 20? You know me, bro. I've been on Diddy neck the entire time. Like, bro, I think he's a bad person. But I'm like, even me, I'm looking at the prosecution like, bro, y'all played yourselves somehow.
Y'all lost.
Y'all push for 20. It looks basically what the conspiracy, what the Illuminati people say. This was a humiliation ritual.
Yeah, man. Y'all can't stay. He told you he won't stop and he's not gonna stop, bro. That Love album about to go crazy in these streets. The streams about to go up. The baby oil everywhere. It's baby oil in the streets, man. It's oil in the streets of Manhattan right now.
So all right, let's break it down, right? Let's start off with which is the main one. He's not guilty of RICO and he's not guilty of sex trafficking Cassie. Why do you think the jury went that way?
They seen the tape. Yeah. Like, this chick gets freaky. She's just as freaky as him.
So, because like obviously over these this last year or whatever, when the Diddy trial, last few months the Diddy trial been going on, obviously you see think pieces, a lot of content creators out there, and basically a lot of people say, you dealing with a lady, and obviously we know this as grown men. Soon as she say no, or that one time she say no and she has to do it, that means that it's a no. I see a lot of women content creators saying like he got away with it. They feel sorry for Cassie. They were saying it don't matter if she was with it 25 times, 26 times she said no, it's a no. He should have automatically been found guilty. Do you agree?
He's guilty of abuse, man.
Yeah.
He won on trial for that. He whoops ass. If that was part of the case, he whoops ass. He is guilty. There's nothing to say about that. He did that. Yeah. We all know he did that. That's what he does.
Yeah.
But him getting freaky and trying to force somebody to get freaky, that was part of the deal. She signed up for it. She signed up to get freaky with this man. That was the cost. That was the cost of it. She had to pay the cost.
And one thing I did see is his defense team, because people was kind of laughing at it on some. If he was on, like you said, if he was on trial for whooping ass, domestic violence, we wouldn't be here.
Guilty.
Because he'll plead guilty and we going by our day. That's it. But he said him being freaky and living a swinger's lifestyle is not illegal. He was like, this what comes with it. This what comes with that type of lifestyle in some people's situation. And a lot of people was laughing, saying it was a weak defense.
He's a freaky abuser. That's what he is. He's terrible, but y'all didn't put him on trial for that.
Yeah.
Y'all tried to get him on some whole other stuff, and he wasn't guilty of that.
And granted, like me myself personally, because like I said, from the day we started this part, I was like, yeah, this nigga guilty. I'm with it. Like I will put my bias up there. But I'm looking at it, I'm not switching up, but I'm looking like.
Why you act like you never was a fan, man?
I'm not, never was like a fan of that nigga like that, bro.
You was, bro.
I was not.
You had some Sean John, bro. I know it. You had a shirt. Had a shirt. I wish I had a shirt right now. I have it on right now. If I would have kept any of that stuff, I would have had it on right now.
I had a shirt. I'm not gonna hold you. I had a shirt.
I had a pair of pants too.
That's too much, bro. We weren't rolling like that back then. Rolling like that.
Okay, but come on, man. We all had the clothes. Yeah. Some of the music, we all didn't like the song. Like at least one. Something he was a part of.
I done pulled up on some Sean John at a Rossor Marshalls and caught me a lick.
Come on, man. Something that he was a part of, you was fucking with. No. At some point.
Even to this day, bro, I can never stop listening to that.
You took one shot of Ciroc. You didn't taste it.
I tasted it, yes.
See? I don't know about Deleon, but maybe
I never had no Deleon.
Me either, but I done had some Ciroc. I done had some.
That Keisha Cole and Diddy bop. That's an all-time bop to me, bro. I'm not gonna never stop singing.
So he put out something you was fucking with over these years. Yeah. He had that man been famous my whole life damn near. Like really.
But it's one of those things where you just kind of I see it, I don't know. But it's like I see him in an interview, bro. I'm like, yeah, I don't like this nigga energy, bro. But
he's an awful person, but I'm never gonna say this dude was a good guy, bro. He's a terrible human being. Like in the court of public opinion, like he's guilty. He sucks in public opinion. But what they were trying to prove against him, like they didn't prove it without a doubt. It was a lot of doubt. A lot of doubt.
But I'm looking at if you look at the jury selection, because I'm looking at if this one of them things that we've also talked about on this channel where like what we saying like the way people critically think, right? Because they're looking at it like some people want you to be emotional with the way you think and respond, but like they looking like, yeah, Cassie, we understand he whooped your ass for this and the third, but they presented enough evidence, enough text messages, enough conversations where you threatening people, you signing up for freakouts on your own, you picking out your own personal niggas you want to come through. It's kind of hard to dissect that and say when you was a victim, when you wasn't a victim. That's the way I'm looking at the reason he didn't get no Cassie charges or the full RICO charges. People ain't with that shit, bro.
Like you not innocent yourself, Cassie. You know, Angel, you was involved.
This another thing going out there, like not protecting. All of a sudden, Cassie, a black woman, like I don't know what her real situation is, but we ain't protecting black women. I saw a couple of those little articles, and
Man, everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga. Goddamn, Cassie ain't never been black. I see black all of a sudden.
She black. That's a black woman.
She black all of a sudden. Where she become black?
That's a black woman, man. I don't know. That's what the internet tells me.
Ventura?
Yeah, and the internet don't lie. That's a black woman, bro, and we ain't protecting her.
I don't know, bro. I know a lot of variations of niggas, but that motherfucker. Shit, I'm a light nigga myself, but that nigga, that nigga ain't no nigga. Oh no!
I think it's that little blend of 11 spices.
Real shit. The chicks he chose, he didn't go black. None of them women was black women. They was some others. Like I don't know, bro.
But it's but the thing about it is like I did find it. I don't even necessarily find it like I'm interested, like I'm shocked.
I'm not shocked at all. I think I called it.
Yeah, you did call it. The only thing I'm shocked at is because I thought anything you found, if you would have found guilty of anything, that was all just gonna go under RICO.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it is once you look back at it again, I saw people going like, should R. Kelly's case be revisited? Because he got RICO for 30.
I heard they trying to kill the kid, bro. They trying to kill the legend in prison. That's a whole nother thing.
That's another thing.
They got a plot to kill R. Kelly.
They said
what's going on with that?
What if they saw the writing on the wall, bro? Like let's walk into Illuminati,
Kells
Black Illuminati
guilty,
corner.
Bro. I mean, Kells might be innocent, man.
No, Kells is guilty. But
guilty of what?
The white power structure is Dr. Ifeatude Umar would say.
Nah, they somebody's over the catalog. That's what he said.
That's what I'm saying.
It's over that music.
So if Diddy's RICO didn't go through and they like, oh shit, boom, boom, we can't do this, or they was gonna humiliate Diddy. This is what I'm hearing from the black power structure people, the white power structure.
Umar. That's what I'm hearing. That's where we getting this info from. Specifically one man. He said the black community. I think we get that shit from Umar.
What? That's the black community to me, bro.
He do speak so confident about it too, like he just the whole community, bro.
No, that shit. I'll be listening to. I'll be like, yep, that's what that corner thinks, bro. So I gotta go
convincing, man. The way he be speaking, like, man, you gotta believe it.
Gotta believe it. Well, basically, Diddy, they see the writing on the wall that his RICO ain't gonna go through, which R. Kelly can appeal in some type of way because he's still trying to eat off his catalog. And R. Kelly has a very deep catalog. And I'm talking about this ain't just the stuff he sings. I'm talking about the stuff he wrote for people. People don't recognize what that is.
Kelly might be the best of all time, man.
No, I get it. I'm talking about because as far as being a front-facing artist and a writer, ain't nobody touching him. Like back in the day when you had like when you had like Smokey Robinson when he was with Motown, like writing and singing. Smokey was like the first nigga on that type of time, and then R. Kelly's on that type of time. Then
Kelly might be more talented.
Yeah, and it's because it's our.
I'm more talented than Michael Jackson, man. Kelly, I mean, Mike could dance, but Kelly a beast vocally, like.
Yeah, vocally, yeah.
Ain't
you know what I'm saying? He in my top 5.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know the kid was better than Kelly. You know what my number 1 is?
Who did it?
Sisqo.
You can't be serious, bro.
Note for note, bro.
But we serious, bro. You talking fun and games, man.
I am being serious, bro.
How? In what world? In what life? Is he on the same level as R. Kelly?
Listen to the songs. Listen to that brother sing.
How many songs he got? It's only one. Thong song was that good for you? Like how many songs this man got?
I'm talking technically, yes. He wasn't that good for me.
He wasn't even the best in Drew Hill.
All right, now
that fat nigga go watch him, bro. That fat nigga was way better than him. He was. Let's
cut the lie.
I don't see why you such a fan of that dude, but
because he can sing. Anyway, this ain't what this about. This ain't what this about. So that's a debate for another day.
Get in his feelings about this. That nigga's trash, B. Fuck it, I'm going out the window. We gonna talk about it now. That nigga is trash, bro. He's not top 5. There's no way. There's no way.
Let's be objective. In this world.
How top 5 over? Like how's he even the top 10?
I said note for note. This is just singing. But if you're talking about just superstar stage presence, would you rather go to? Would you rather go to and obviously not now, when I'm talking about in their prime, a R. Kelly concert or a prime Sisqo Drew Hill concert? Because I got to throw Drew Hill up there.
It's not even close. I don't even know how Sisqo and Drew Hill is even in the conversation. Not even close.
All right. If you're talking foolishness, bro, I can't.
Chris Brown. There's plenty of people better than Sisqo.
Come on, just straight. I'm talking straight singing, note for note, bro.
They all better than him.
I don't.
Bro, you the only one who thinks this. The only person in the world.
And I'm starting.
You and him. You and him.
As I start to get older, I start to realize a lot of people don't know what the fuck they talking about, bro. Like, I'm the only one who can see the world right. Y'all start listening to me, and I will guide you into the right spaces. Because y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about.
I hope Sisqo meet you one day. He was like, man, I got a real fan. Yeah. You're the only nigga that's capping for Sisqo right now.
I'm gonna dap that nigga up, bro. What's up? What's up, Sisqo?
Like, I knew you was that nigga that give me them streams, bro. They had one nigga streaming me. That was you.
Still getting money on.
That nigga 18 Black Bar and Logic. I think Sisqo is sub, bro. He probably subscribed to us, man.
I was so.
He might as well. Shit.
But anyway, let me get back to R. Kelly, right? But the white power structure, because how do you give a man double doses of his medication? Like I would assume, like, because a lot of us will say as an adult, like, oh, you just gave my medication. But if this is supposed to be the medical personnel, and you send me something, and then you send me something again, I'll be like, oh, maybe they gave me a little something else. I would probably take it twice anyway because I'm not thinking, I don't care, I'm in prison, I'm chilling. So, like, I feel like that was a legit, I at least think it was a legit template on his life, for whatever reason that may be. But if it's to get his catalog, bro, they started writing on the wall for Diddy and said, fuck that, we got to take R. Kelly out.
One of the best catalogs, man. He one of the greatest of all time.
Because they was doing the same thing. They were saying that his organization or his team helped him, traffic the young ladies and things of that nature. But like, he was just he guilty of what he did with the girls being underage at some point. Don't look like that, bro.
Man, it's gray area, but I don't know. Them chicks was of age. Some of them was of age, man. The parents was giving them to R. Kelly, man. It was a conspiracy, man.
How's some of them on age when girls clearly 16?
They was
17?
all grown. They wasn't clearly nothing. They was grown.
They was I didn't even. Granted, I didn't.
You didn't even watch it. You don't know the information. You just trying to diss a brother. You always trying to bring a black man down.
I'm not, bro.
You was the same brother that said Diddy was guilty, and now we find out Diddy ain't guilty.
That nigga still is guilty. He's still guilty of 2 charges. And I did say at the very least he's always going to get convicted of bringing in pussy from out of state. I said that was a federal crime. I said that clear as day. I said he brought dick and pussy from another state to another state to get busy. That is a crime. I don't care what nobody say. You call up to the motherfucking thing and say, I want Punisher and some other hoes. Bring them through here. Oh, they in Miami? Fly them up to New York. We're getting freaky up here.
The fucking Punisher.
That's a crime.
Who gave him that name?
He did.
Did he give himself that name?
He did.
No, that's what the hoes call him, bro.
No, the circles don't run that deep in that community for you just to get, like somebody gave Paul Pierce the truth.
You can't be the self-proclaimed Punisher. Somebody gotta tell you that, bro. You just can't call yourself the Punisher.
You can.
You can.
Like what? Because you got to be
Paul Pierce ain't call yourself the truth.
No, somebody else did. I thought
Shaq gave him that name.
Yeah, I saw a video where they were saying like how certain people, because some people are trying to say that Kobe gave himself Black Mamba, but I think somebody else said they gave him like another snake name, and then I think he kind of pushed it towards more of a Mamba. It was some other type of snake thing. They was kind of say he was like an assassin or something like that. And he kind of pushed it towards Mamba. But Kobe's Black Mamba. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Who else got a nickname? Chef Curry, but I think he got that shit from Drake. I don't know, but niggas get that because you in a community.
You get it from somebody else, bro.
You get it from somebody else.
Punisher. Somebody called him the Punisher.
Who's going that deep? What's the big circle of niggas who calling up?
Somebody gave him that name. I don't know who gave him that name.
I'm not gonna diss it because that man might be out here punishing pussy. I don't know.
He gotta be. be.
Yeah, he punish your pussy.
Bro, he gotta be.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
Like,
where you find out a bitch you fucking with, then fuck the Punisher? Like, hell nah, bitch. I can't never look at you again.
I don't know if I can look at the bitch and say, either way, you buying dick out here, shot, you know, free.
Even if she didn't buy it, just like, man, yeah, I came across the Punisher. It went down.
It went down.
Like he punished you.
No, that's just crazy, bro. You tell, because even me, they be like, you got a nickname? Do your friends call you anything? I'm like, yeah, my friend, I got a little AT Black joint. You know what I'm saying? They be like, AT Black. I be feel like I'm a grown ass. They be like, what's your nickname? The Punisher. That nigga, I don't know how you break it.
Do you really want to know?
Do you really want to know?
Do you really want to know?
You know what I'm saying?
He the Punisher.
I make money with it, Shawty. That's all you need to know. I make money with this.
This nigga slinging dick.
That's crazy.
Hey,
but
you said somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it, bro. But that is, I don't find, okay, because my brain is in two different lanes, bro, because I thought they was going to, a part of me thought they was going to give Cassie the benefit of the doubt.
You wanted Diddy to be guilty, bro. You wanted him. You wanted him to be guilty. For some reason, you wanted that man to go down.
I ain't that I want him to go down, bro. It's just like I just never cared for him. Like I never cared for Kanye like that. I honestly, like from Jump Street, I never really cared. I never cared for Kanye like that. Like it's just certain people I don't care for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm granted these are celebrities I don't know them, but I'm saying what they presented to me, I don't care for.
But you fuck with Sisqo.
Yeah, Sisqo ain't did nothing to nobody but entertain millions and millions of fans.
He don't like nobody but this nigga vouching for Sisqo. Of all the people say he the best top 5 in the world, that's crazy, bro. Crazy talk.
I think Billboard did put a top 75 R&B list out.
That nigga ain't even 75, bro. Did he make the list?
I don't remember. I know Stevie won.
You wouldn't remember it if he made the list because that's your guy. He didn't.
I didn't go through it. I just know that it was out. I know Stevie Wonder got number 1.
Of course.
And I fuck with Stevie.
Ryan Osley better than him. Plenty of people better than him, bro.
Man, Ryan Osley, bro. I fuck with
Ryan Osley will watch him, bro. Like, what are you talking about? It's not even close.
That motherfucker,
caliber.
He was a whisper singer, bro.
He's still doing it to this day. That man, like 80 years old.
He OG. I saw him over there with
2 Chainz right now.
You know what I'm saying?
This boy ain't got no heat in the streets, bro. No heat in the streets, bro.
If you got embers that been burning for 25 years, bro, you don't need no new heat. He got embers he got these coals have been burning for 25, 30 years, B.
Bro, you can't name 5 songs from Sisqo right now. You can, you a fan.
Personal.
Don't name Thong Song.
I'm just, all right, incomplete.
Okay, I know that one. The end. That's enough said, bro. You have nothing. What the fuck are you talking about, man? You said this man better than Ryan Osley. You can't name 2 songs. Thong Song incomplete. That's all you got. That's it.
No.
That's the only songs he had out here in these
man, that motherfucking
that's it.
That incomplete album is a classic.
You gotta look it up, bro. That's terrible. How you been to R.K. You gotta look up his song. Happy People? Come on, man. Step in the Name of Love. Like, stop playing with Kells, man. Are you crazy? I ain't gotta look up Kells hits. I ain't gotta look up Ronald Osley hits. Chris Brown hits, like Michael Jackson hits.
Unleash the Dragon.
Stop playing.
That was a joint.
Stop playing.
You know what I'm saying?
One of his biggest songs with DMX, and DMX ain't even one of them on the song originally.
I just saw that video too.
Yes, but he did make it better. Not even gonna lie, he did. Yeah. That shit was a classic because both of them did together. But more DMX than him.
One of my favorite.
DMX was right. The shit still would have been a hit without the nigga, but
yeah. But I will say this though.
He did his thing.
When that shit hit the streets personally for me, because favorite up north rapper, favorite singer, bro, that shit hit the streets. It was fire. That shit. I was like, oh.
DMX can make anybody good, man. A legend, give him the track, he could
come on, man.
Up and coming singer. That's what it was, but DMX was killing shit at that time, man.
Yeah, but all right, man. I'm tired of the Sisqo slander. But
Sisqo slander. It's the Sisqo truth, bro. I told you I seen that man at the airport not too long ago, man.
Come on, Sisqo?
Yeah, I told you.
Should have got a picture, man.
Nigga was in the back.
In the back of what?
The plane. I watched him pass me. Look at this nigga.
Yeah, but the thing about it,
my back, B.
Sometimes you gotta ride in the back, man. Some dudes just did some lame shit to Jamar Chase on the plane. Jamar Chase had to catch a quick thing to whatever little Fanatics Fest shit that was going on. Some lame nigga recording him. He had to catch a coach flight.
Those two things don't correlate with each other.
Why not?
Why you been bringing that up with each other?
Superstars in their particular fields?
Nope. One is a superstar and one is just a regular guy.
Oh yeah, Jamar Chase is just starting out. You're right.
I guess, bro. You're the only one with this take, bro. This is the wildest hot take of all time, bro. I wish you could see this.
I'm just fucking around because Jamar Chase is an LSU Tiger, bro.
Like, come on, bro. You gonna diss Jamar Chase with Sisqo? You are wildin', bro. You are wildin'.
Man, fuck that, bro. I'm dissing everybody for Sisqo, bro.
There's too many guys that's better than him, man. Mario better than Sisqo. There's plenty of people better
Everybody
than Sisqo.
You say I love, bro, but I'm talking about note for note, bro. Can't.
He better than Chris?
Chris Brown?
Yeah.
Note for note?
Yeah.
Yes. Chris is a better singer. I would probably say Chris would probably be a better performer overall. But if you put
just
them,
a fan, bro. I get it. I can't. Nobody
y'all
can
niggas
tell you
like y'all niggas
like somebody fandom. I can't tell you nothing.
I know what it is. Y'all niggas like all the cool stuff. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like
better is better. Better is better, bro. Like we can't. You just can't rewrite history because you like somebody. Better
I'm not rewriting history, so you're gonna sit here and say
like saying your favorite basketball player is fucking Eric Snow or some shit, and he better than LeBron. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Well, you know, we ain't gonna
because you like your hooper, like that's my guy. That could be your guy, but he ain't better than LeBron. But that's wild.
Yeah, of course. But the thing about it is, it's like a lot of people, because you know, a lot of people will debate it's LeBron or Mike who's the GOAT. You know,
but them two GOATs. I'm talking about a guy that's not a GOAT at all. A guy that's fucking some Ron Artest and fucking Michael Jordan. Like, what you talking about? Ron Artest good, but what are you talking about right now?
I got damn Metal World Peace. Gotta catch it straight.
I know, bro. I fuck with Metal, bro. I'm just trying to put somebody that's just not on the level as somebody else, bro. It's not even close. Like,
the thing about it is
talking about these guys together.
Sisqo, you trying to make it seem like he here with it when it comes to, if you talk about these are supposed to be the guys.
He had a moment in time.
Sisqo is here. Everybody had a moment in time. But the thing about it is Sisqo.
Not these other guys we talking about, R. Kelly, these dudes are legendary people. They had 20 plus year careers.
Sisqo is legendary.
I can't say nothing.
Because all right, take a look at it, right? All right, he's the Barry Sanders of R&B singers.
Yeah, but that nigga Diddy, man, I'm glad I hate that it had to happen. Because you talking crazy, bro. You compare him to Barry Sanders. Bro,
Barry Sanders is great. He didn't finish his career because of the Lions situation, but Barry Sanders is a very great back. You saw the greatness.
Still one of the best running backs of all time.
One of the best R&B singers of all time.
Top five right now. Like, you can't even list 5 guys that's probably better than Barry Sanders of all time.
Same thing I'm saying.
No.
But you still might take some other running backs over Barry Sanders.
No, you're not saying that. You talking fucking Dukes McAllister was the best running back of all time, bro. Yeah.
He is.
I gotta mention the Saints player because you talking crazy. Yeah.
Top 5 running backs. Dukes McAllister, Mark Ingram, Alvin Kamara.
Yep. Go ahead.
Dalton Hilliard.
Best rappers are Dylan.
No, it's Juvenile, Wayne, Turk. Everything about this, baby. I'll take that Wayne out there, bro. The nigga rep the Packers. Fuck him.
Hey, man, you gotta represent for your guys, man. I see it, bro. That's what's up, bro. You loyal.
I never asked this, bro, because you the hip hop here. You listen to that Carter 6?
I didn't. I couldn't.
You didn't? I thought
maybe I should give it a spin, but I didn't.
I thought you was gonna pull up on it. That was one of them things where we got into some other long form conversations in the past episodes. Okay, so I never got to ask you.
My thing with older rappers, I can't listen to you if you're an older rapper and you still young-minded.
Yeah.
You have to rap your age. You got to get older. Like when Jay-Z started getting older, his last album, he was an older man. Like Nas making older man music. Like he talking about the Nas and Jim Jones shit. Like, I can't fuck with that. Like Jim Jones still think he's 21.
Yeah.
But you can't be 21 forever, man.
So what about this? Like, because I didn't listen to it. You listened to this new Clips album?
Nah, cause I'm really not.
That wasn't not your bag in first place.
Really my steez. I don't really fuck with them like that.
I'm
pretty sure it's good. I'm pretty sure they got the bars or whatever, but I was never fucking with them like that.
Because my situation would be like this. I saw the reviews on Wayne, and that was exactly what it was. It was like he's just rapping, and it's like it's. I think most people, the consensus review is that it's just rapping. It's good, classic Wayne rapping, eating pussy, getting money,
getting high,
doing those. Yeah, and they said the bars are clever, the metaphors are dope, but it's nothing. There's no content to it at all. And think about it. I said if you got to, because think about it. Let's put it like this, right? I'm gonna choose one of my favorite rappers. Like, well, I'll just choose like if you got a T.I., Jeezy or a Gucci, right? If they did an album and they just gave you a classic old school, I'm talking about when they was in their young man 20s, gave you just a classic Jeezy, Gucci, or T.I. cut on the album, you'd be like, hell yeah, that's that old T.I., that's that old Gucci, that's that old Jeezy. You would be happy for that one cut. You'd be like, hell yeah. But you would want the rest of the album to be, maybe more relevant content to what's going on. Even if you are talking about what you used to do, but don't do it, trying to guide the people in another route.
Nah, bro.
Different avenues.
You gotta grow up, man. You gotta talk about some real life shit. Like all that clever metaphor shit, just rapping about nothing. Like at some point, like your fan base grows up. Like when we was young, that shit was all good. But the people who was with that shit, they're grown now. Is like, nah, I'm straight on that.
I'm straight on that.
I'm straight on that shit.
Because here's another good thing. Because like when Jello dropped his first heat, you know what I'm saying, that tweaker, all the old heads loved it because it was like, oh, that just took us back. It was like, that little
young man doing that.
Yeah.
So that's what like, we salute the young. That's nephew, man. He doing his thing.
He doing his thing, bro. We like it.
But when you see Unc out here, still like, man, chill out, bro. Chill out here rapping on that old shit. Nigga, get that fuck out of here. You still at the cold stove talking shit, bro. Get your ass off the streets, man. Get your ass off the streets, bro. Your hair falling out and shit, bro. You come on home, nigga.
Come on home.
Come on home.
We got a spot for you.
Bro, we got a spot for you, bro.
We got a spot for you, bro.
I heard the reviews, man. I didn't give it a spin. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, I didn't give it a spin either. But I just figured you the resident hip hop heads. I would see if you had some thoughts on it because I was like,
certain shit I just ain't fucking with right now.
Yeah, and I don't really listen to a lot of music. Most of my shit is pods and content. That's what I watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know, bro. I like. Far as new shit, like I just be listening to shit I like. I'll check out some new shit. I fuck with the artists I like. I be trying. I got a son, so he be putting me on the young nigga shit. Yeah. So I be listening to it. I see what's going on. Some of that shit ain't for me at all, but I see what's going on. Yeah, but I'm not listening to a 40-some-year-old man doing what these young kids is doing. Like, I can't do that.
Because if you
supposed to be giving game at this point, bro. You supposed to be talking about some shit, like talking about some longevity shit, but you really on some destruction shit, and I don't fuck with that type of shit either no more.
Yeah.
Like I used to be a big Future fan. I can't fuck with Future no more.
Not no more. And the thing about it is, my main thing is this, right? Like say if you, because the thing about it is, even if your life doesn't reveal that type of, even though your life is not that life no more, that's what you're getting at, where it's like, hey, I'm rapping what I'm going through right now. Family, kids, hell, grandkids for some of these cats, whatever the case may be.
I got grandkids.
But if you say, like I said, if you put one cut on it, even if it was a situation like for Wayne, where you just gave them, if say Wayne did like a 10-minute freestyle of him just doing what Wayne tradition do, just Wayne metaphors and bars, I'm pretty sure that'll probably be the #1 stream song on the album because it's just classic Wayne, and people will like, man, this nigga rhyme for 10 minutes. No. And nostalgia will kick in. We love nostalgia. But like you said, the rest of it, you gotta, like I said, no, go ahead.
Some of these guys should take notes from like them old school rock star people, bro. Like, just tour your old stuff, bro. You can tour forever. You can get a Vegas residency and just do that shit forever. Do the old shit. You can be doing the Carter for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta keep dropping new music.
Because one thing about RnB, A lot of times, all right, here's a good question, a bald head logic question. Do you think you might want to put something out there like Usher? Usher had a big year, last year and the year before that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big year. He was already killing with his residency for a couple of years. I'm talking about Sold Out, boom, boom. Then he got the Super Bowl, boom.
Yeah.
Do we need a new Usher record? Like, do we need a new Usher album? Or Usher, like, it's cool, bro. We like what you got right here. Work that.
You can do confessions for the rest of your life, bro.
I'm saying, but are we stifling artists? Because artists are people who, like, I want to express myself. This is what I want to go out here and make some new shit.
R&B is a little different from rap.
And I chose R&B because Usher is somebody who's big, has a historic catalog itself.
I remember when Charlie Wilson had to come back, man, with My Name Is Charlie. Like, he had a little hit, he came back. Like,
no, but the thing about it is
you can come back with the R&B as an old man. Right now, he's still dropping songs. Like, you can come back with the R&B.
That's one thing about R&B. If it's a joint, it's a joint. With rap, I think it'll be hard as
the content. You talking about falling in love, breaking up. It's like you sing about the same shit. It's just how you make it sound. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But rap is slick different.
Yeah.
It's slick different. Because really, rap kind of started about what's going on.
Yeah.
That's what rap started. Like, you rapping about what's going on is a sign of the times. So when you get older, it's like you really ain't involved in what's going on for real. You got your own shit going on.
And then and like you said, it depends on the style of rap that you are in, because like J. Cole, Kendrick are always gonna have a lane.
They grew up. They growing up in this shit, like Nas, Jay.
But they never really had childish rap either, for the most part. Like what you would consider just like cookie cutter, throw this on in the club and we gonna rock out.
They weren't killing niggas and robbing niggas and drinking lean, and they weren't doing that in none of them raps.
Yeah.
So
like they always got a lane, but it's like you saying, if it's just like I said, I'm not gonna tell nobody not to try to make a little cut, try to get you a little summer banger, because that's a part of the game. That's part of what you got.
Yeah.
That you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the female rappers, bro. Every time they need a cut, bro, they just make an ass shaking song for the shorties, tell them fuck niggas, and that shit blows up every year. Soon as you tell the host to go outside and fuck your nigga, bro, that shit shooting up to #1 on the hip hop charts, and these hoes are gonna be out. They're gonna be making TikToks with their middle fingers out. It is what it is, bro. So everybody got to figure out their formula for what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think about that with the pod. Like right now we digital, we in 2 different spots, but eventually, we got to get in the same spot. Eventually, we might want to do some interviews. It's gonna be some different thing. Like the bald headed logic shit is always gonna be there. We're just some funny niggas, but like there is gonna be just different elements that you will have to improve upon than just staying in the same lane 24/7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One day we're gonna get Sisqo on here, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Talk about where his career went wrong.
And it's gonna be an interesting conversation, bro. I didn't even hear the diss. I don't even hear him.
I just fucking with you. I don't know why you got me dissing this dude for some reason, because it's just a crazy take. I ain't never heard nobody say that.
No, because
nobody.
One is fun, right? Like because everything is sports to us, bro. It don't matter what it is, bro.
Yeah.
We can get up here and be like, "Hey, bro, man, I went to this little spot and that shit was good, bro." Like da. You like, man, like he's like, asked me some seafood. I bought me some seafood, some crab legs the other day. And then you like, I got the red lobster. Man, fuck red lobster. It's fun just to say fuck it, diss it, and keep the conversation, bro. That shit is fun for us. Yeah. It's fun for me anyway. I don't know.
Like, when we get out here, I'm gonna look up his catalog, bro. I gotta check it out. I gotta see it for myself. Just so I can get that shit 3 thumbs down, bro. Like that.
It's enough thumbs up over here, bro. Thumbs up. For every dislike you got, I got 20 likes already banked up.
God,
he won't even see the hate.
He won't even see the hate?
He won't even see it. Sisqo,
I can't think of no other songs, bro. I only could think of 2 songs from this dude.
No, because think about it, I can sing that whole Unleash the Dragon album, bro. I can sing the whole album.
I know he had that song with the Rush Hour soundtrack. That was on Unleash the Dragon song.
There you go. Yo, it's love enough. That's what I was talking about. How can I love you tonight? So sexual. You so incredible. Got to get it. I'm telling you, bro. These are joints, bro. These like them beat cuts,
like the
bro.
Cheesiest songs of all time.
Oh, your love is incredible. Oh yeah, that's a dog. But then again, it's like because y'all niggas want to listen to da da da. I'm talking about if you listen to that album,
he better
bro.
than Bobby Brown? Ooh. He ain't fucking with Bobby, bro. Bobby will watch that nigga, man.
Watch, that's a
Bobby had heat, man. Bobby's solo
Bobby.
albums was heat.
I'm talking about my personal top 5 is very different from what the
and he could sing, dance. Bobby was talented.
Yeah. Sisqo could sing and dance.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm about to say, at least.
Did he? Was he a dancer? He was dancing.
Niggas hit that little backflip.
I don't remember nothing about this. I just remember he had the hair and shit. This nigga was weird. He had the thong song, but that's all I remember from that dude, bro. I remember nothing about his career.
But Bobby Brown, bro, that's one of my favorites. Bro.
Bobby was cold.
Bobby, that's my guy.
Pretty old school niggas was better than him, man.
Like Bobby Brown, one of them niggas, bro. I love Keith Sweat. Yeah, note for note. Keith Sweat, note for note is not no. Keith Sweat had
better songs.
No.
Yeah, better songs, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
You naming all my niggas though. I love Keith Sweat, Bobby Brown, Sisqo.
All these dudes is better than him, bro. But you won't. How's everybody in the top 5? It's more than 5 people.
Because the thing about I said note for note. No, this is just
that's
singing.
What you are, bro. Note for
singing
note.
vocals. Okay. That's it. Singing vocals. I got to make that clear.
I'm thinking of everything. I'm thinking of just better music, better songs, sounds better.
If you had Sisqo sing these other people's songs, they all number 1 hits.
Can't do that. His own shit. No, he can't be singing nobody else's. His own shit.
If he sung, what's my shit for Keith Sweat? Damn, I don't know why my brain blanking on the motherfucking once I get on the goddamn live. If he sung
he couldn't sing it like Keith.
Baby,
nah, Keith had the voice, but nobody can sing that shit like Keith.
I just sung it like Keith.
You ain't got it because you not it. Ain't nobody gonna see you, Otis. What's my nigga name? I always forget my nigga name. He was better. Bruh, he is not fucking with David. Come on, man.
David Ruffin wasn't the best temptation.
Who was a better temptation than David? Otis?
No, fuck.
Ain't nobody come see Otis.
Yeah. Niggas up there niggas watching Paul, bro. Nigga, Paul was the man.
Nah, Paul was cold. Paul was better than Sisqo too, bro. What the fuck? And Cornbread was better than Sisqo, bro. Both of all them niggas will watch Sisqo. But David was the best in the temptation, bro. Nah. Hell nah. They ain't had the heat till David came. David had the heat. The biggest hits was with David at the lead. Paul was cold though.
Paul was cold.
He just had a drinking problem, but Paul was cold, man. Yeah. Till he got on the sauce.
Got on that goddamn sauce to get you every time, won't it?
It will, man. God damn, bro wasn't even a drinker. He started drinking till he got in the group. And shit started going bad then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sauce fucked him up. But the move was sad, bro. Like, damn, Paul.
Yeah, I might watch that shit when I get up off here, bro.
He's tripping on his wife, bro. Paul was tripping out here, bro. They wouldn't let him back in the group. He here sweating.
Let me back in the group.
He was trying to perform for him. They wasn't feeling it. Nigga Otis was hating, bro.
All right. Say we on a Temptations movie, bro. Would you have let David back in, bro? When David stole the show, remember he came in and stole the bike?
I would have to let him back, but he had the heat, bro. Fuck that, bro. We had to get this money, bro. I would have to put my feelings to the side. David was the lead, bro. Let him have that shit out, man. His life went downhill after he left the group, bro. They needed each other. Yeah. They needed each other.
That's that dependency lifestyle thing. Because like even if he still might be a crash out, but he's more of a crash. He's under control with this. Like
he needed them. They was helping him with his impulses.
Yeah, when you got somebody who plays ball and because think about it, do you suspend that kid and send him on his way? You say you suspend him for a year, then hopefully in a year he's gonna be better for it, or do you say fuck it? You ain't gonna play, but we're gonna keep you next to the program. It's those type of decisions.
Your ass don't play. We're gonna keep covering up for your ass till you stop performing. As soon as you stop performing, we cutting your ass, bro.
Yeah.
That's usually how it go. Even in pro sports, like as soon as you stop performing, bro, we start fucking with you. That's how it go.
Yeah.
You got some kids that go to college, don't never go to class, their grades suck. They don't do nothing right, but they balling on their field. They gonna keep covering for him.
That's gotta be a
motherfucker can't even spell his name. But that motherfucker run around, run the ball, right? He doing his thing on that field.
I actually saw I saw a video the other day with some dude that was talking about he had got divorced from his like it was an old school player. And I was like, how the hell did you make it to the NFL and you were illiterate? He was like generally illiterate because he had signed some papers and stuff like that and he didn't know. He was like, I didn't have to go to class in college. He said, I majored in football. That's what I did.
Play ball.
I can't remember who the guy was though, but I just literally saw that video like the other day.
Bro, still kid. That shit's still happening to this day. I seen DeJounte Murray talking about that shit, bro. He talking about, bro, he ain't never go to class in high school.
That shit's crazy.
He's playing ball. Shit, he was getting recruited. Nobody was tripping. And that's real, bro. Like, I got some kids that's going to my son's high school that getting heavily recruited. And the motherfuckers always be gone, bro. Them niggas damn near be on the road all the time, going to different colleges, missing all type of shit. Missing all type of shit. Missing school, missing practices, missing all type of shit. Because they going up.
Because when I break that down, but I also think it's like, I think it's naturally just a different times of students in general, right? Because even if I think it ain't the fact that that kid plays ball and he don't go to class. I just think that if he didn't have the skills, he still wouldn't go to class. Some people, they just think they thing too.
You said if he didn't have the skills?
Yeah, I don't think he would be like, oh, I'm going to invest in my education. I just think some people just don't like school like that. A lot of people even make it to literacy because you just have to go.
Yeah.
Like it's against the law for you not to have your kids in school. Yeah, right? So, because I'm pretty sure you had homeboys, them niggas just did not listen. Some people just didn't. I don't know how much you like school. I enjoy school heavily, personally. But some people just didn't like school. You just went because you had to.
Yeah.
And while you here, I might as well do this little homework. I don't want to get in trouble. I might as well do X, Y, and Z. I don't want to get in trouble. So they do learn how to read, write, do simple numbers.
Gotta learn how to read, man.
But I believe some of these dudes, bro, they just don't like school, and they just happen to be good at ball. So it gets
you good at ball, you get handicapped.
Yeah,
because they'll let you get away with murder.
Because I'm also looking at the same cats, even if you come from the trenches. They was talking. Now that we got on basketball, I'm actually glad that came up. There's some cats who they say I got a 4.0 in school, did a 4.0 my 1 year in college. Say we're talking about basketball. Or even football, I did my 4.0. Now they go full-time school, full-time everything. And that's why I think some people are just built for school. Some people enjoy going to school. They don't mind it. I'm gonna do my thing. Some people, and if you give somebody the skills like ball to get an exit out of it, they're gonna be like, fuck it, they're gonna double down on not going because ain't nobody gonna make it. So for some people who might be illiterate in their older adults, I just believe these motherfuckers was probably destined to be illiterate anyway. Harsh thing, but
yeah, I done ran across some literate people.
Yeah. It's sad,
I ain't even know at first, but then I found out somebody had to put me on game, bro, because I was down there finna get mad at this nigga, man, because I kept telling them to read. I was at work, I kept telling them to read the directions, but like just read the directions and shit. You know, it's all laid out, and this is how you do it. And he kept kind of make jokes and play it off, and I kept going reiterating like, hey, man. You gotta read the directions to do this shit. Like, bro, you want me to read this shit out for you? Do this shit for you type shit? And he kind of wanted me to do it, though. Like,
yeah.
I kind of helped him through it. And one of the chicks at the job, she was like, man, B, he slick probably can't read. Because the part of the country he was in, I was working in like a country town in Tennessee. And she's like, man, it's like, that motherfucker probably can't read, B. I was like, grown ass man, that man can read. What the fuck? I wasn't entertaining that shit. Then I really started thinking about it. I was like, man, bro, can't read.
And that's one of the things, like sometimes because it's second nature to us. Like we learn how to read at a young age. And I'm not talking about you can barely get through. I'm talking about like just read.
Yeah.
Just read well. Follow directions well. Blah blah blah.
Read to comprehend.
That's the word I'm talking about. We can and we can read something.
Just can read the words, but they can't apply what the fuck they just read it. Like, man, I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what the fuck it is. Blah blah
blah.
I
get that.
But it's kind of hard to see if you run into somebody who just don't do it, especially as an adult. You be like, honestly, when you go to a point where you got like a 15-year-old kid and they having a struggle, you be like all this shit, those are just the basics at this point. But speaking of basketball, like that Ace Bailey cat where he was talking about he was trying to tank to get to a certain team. Did you look at any of that?
I heard about it. I heard about it.
And it's one of the things, but I like one of the things that got me thinking because I was going through some comments and people were saying like, what do you think about like I understand people, young cats trying to take their career in their hands and mold it the best they can, and people obviously always go to the Eli thing. He didn't want to play for San Diego. Pops got them to make the trade.
Man,
He ends up in New York. What do you think about in any sport that is of cats trying to do these things to manipulate where they go? Do you feel like
it's a mistake? You gotta get in first.
Yeah.
You manipulate the system when you inside, but when you outside looking in, you can't do. You just gotta get in, bro. You outside the club, bro. You gotta get in the club to manipulate some shit. You gotta get in.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have no control of that. Like you gotta get in.
So I'm glad you said the club because it's one thing for you to snatch up a couple of holes in the parking lot on y'all way in. You can't get to that
bitch
because they going
in.
They walking in.
And when they ain't gotta wait. You gonna be waiting on when they come out. They gonna be with somebody else, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't in the club, man.
You ain't buy no drinks. You ain't get no popcorn shrimp.
You ain't in, B.
You know what I'm saying?
I think him just being a kid. He looked like a little kid. I'm like, this nigga look young as fuck. Like, he just being a kid, don't know the game, man.
But one of my main things is where's these people parents and what are they? Because what are they advising? Because I'm looking at some of this stuff and I understand trying to get as much money on as you can.
Just greed, taking bad advice. They greedy too. They got their hands out too.
Because it was a dad. His son plays quarterback for South Carolina, and I guess he got offered a bigger NIL deal. So he's like, "No, you're gonna stay here." They be like, "What does he need $8 million for?"
You don't need that. You're getting six. Where you at?
And I saw some people in the comment like, "Man, you leaving money on the table. Fuck that." I'm looking at the comments. I'm like, "No."
You're like, you're not getting paid.
That dad, in my eyes, made the right decision.
And he killing in that South Carolina. Why would you leave that?
You might not win. You might not win on Natty at South Carolina. I'm not gonna doubt the man's skills because you can do what you want to do. But hell, Lamar Jackson went to Louisville, won a Heisman, and became what he's become.
Exactly.
Like, but I think his dad, to me, making the right decision. Like, bro, like you getting plenty. I'm talking about more money than we probably. I don't know what they whole particular situation is, but I'm assuming
he getting some millions. He has South Carolina.
But I'm talking about even before they like what their actual family structure was.
Oh, okay.
But for his dad, if they wasn't rich, to be like, nah, son, you don't need to be playing the portal game. You got a good situation going on here. Ride this out.
Wow.
I think
because Scrubs play the portal game, bro. If you really think you like that, you finna go number one in the draft or first round. You don't play the portal game.
And think about it,
getting drafted late, play the portal game.
And even if you, and think about it, I feel like you can play the portal game and be the man. It's just the simple fact that something might have happened to where it could be something like you broke your leg in training camp and certain things happen. Granted, if you're still the guy, you'll go take your spot back. I understand that logic. Yeah. But it could be somebody going from, say they're going from Middle Tennessee, they put some tape out there, then they play the portal game and end up at Georgia because they want more eyeballs.
That's a little different.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that's a little different.
That part I can get. If you portaling up, thumbs up.
That's different.
But if you portaling down, and I understand if you a person like
you already SEC, you ain't nowhere else to go.
Yeah,
you but like where you at.
But I can understand somebody saying, "I'm not gonna get no burn here. I got recruited by Alabama. I'm the third string tight end, and I'm a junior, bro. I need to go down somewhere so I can get tape out there, so I can at least become a fourth, fifth, sixth round pick, whatever case it may be." So I can even understand Portal and Deck. You said those ain't the guys.
Yeah. That's what it's meant for. But a dude just chasing bread, that's stupid, bro. I think the dude from Tennessee making bad moves. Like, this shit typically don't work out when you do little shit like that.
And that's why I brought the South Carolina kid, because I revisited his story, because I looked at that. I said that was terrible advice. One, you was already getting $2 million a year, I believe, at Tennessee. So he had an $8 million NIL deal for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the Georgia quarterback that went down like the Miami? Was the Georgia quarterback?
Beck, right? Yeah.
Beck, he got a big deal going down to Miami, right? So Homie was like, I'm better than Beck. I'm a red shirt freshman. I got us to the college playoff. I deserve more bread. They was renegotiating with him, but he wanted Beck money. And they was like, bro, we ain't doing that. And I actually like what the coach did. Hey, bro, take that shit on somewhere else. We're gonna move on with that. And I looked up his NIL deal at UCLA. and he lost bread. His NIL deal is less than what it was even at Tennessee at this point.
You play yourself, and you might hurt your draft stock because you playing with less talent at UCLA.
Anybody watching on UCLA ball like that?
Nobody watching that shit.
And at least with Tennessee, you got
ain't nobody getting drafted from that school. Not no quarterbacks. Y'all struggling over there.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's been plenty of people drafted from UCLA. But the last UCLA nigga I remember is Maurice Jones-Drew.
Remember Josh Rosen dude, and he was a buzz.
Crazy
UCLA, so you don't want to get caught up in that shit.
So it's like I be looking at certain things because it's like I think I remember hearing the story of the Caleb Williams cat play for Chicago, right? I think he was kind of drafting some. He trying to get the Chicago Bears to give him like equity in the team, getting like I understand trying to be mold breakers, but I'm like that don't make any sense.
That don't make sense.
I'm like why?
That's some second contract shit. Get your second contract first and try to negotiate some shit like that, bro.
Because even the aspect like
you ain't there yet.
I think it was Russell Okung. He was like, "Do y'all mind paying me half of my contract in Bitcoin?" They was like, "All right, let's see what we can do." They looked at the NFL, say, "If you want Bitcoin, y'all, that's still a currency. Give it to him." That $6.5 million that he got in Bitcoin, or like 20 now. He did something out of the box. I'm like, cool. But sometimes I think some people in the age we live in with the Ace Baileys and some of these other cats with Caleb Williams, were like, they just trying to be like mold breakers for the sake of being mold breakers and they're not being smart about it.
Nah, you gotta be like that first, bro.
You're all right.
Like, you ain't even that guy yet.
You gotta get, like you said, you gotta get in the club to start making some things happen. You know what I'm saying? So I actually did. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna say you ain't no LeBron type of prospect. You ain't even go number one.
But I would even look at LeBron coming out. Even if they had whoever's gonna be the next LeBron high school talent, where it's like the road is the same, where LeBron has displayed greatness through high school. Granted, they got to go to college now, but whatever school he go to, they win a national championship, and then you go into the league. I don't even think he can ask for that type of stuff until you get into the league and prove it a little bit.
No.
I'm like, you trying to, and I understand what I'm saying. I want to get to a place and get some burn early and want to get your hands on the ball and get a shot. Like you said, if you're that guy, they're going to give you the rock.
You're going to do it anywhere you at.
Go ahead. Or like Kobe, throw up the air ball. I don't know what talk about launching this bitch.
LeBron got drafted to Cleveland, bro. Cleveland wasn't talking about shit.
Yeah.
Before he got there, so it's on you.
Shit, bro. Like, shit, we about to hit this goddamn hour, bro. Any last words to the people?
It's been a good one, man.
Yeah, bro, we always fuck with y'all, man. I've been trying to work on the tagline right before we go. Whether it's your first time or your next time, thank you for fucking.
Oh shit! Nah, fuck it, we out. Oh my God.